What's going on? It's Fuego here, and today I'm going to be using two newly changed cards, and as you guys can see, it's the Golden Knight and the Goblin Hut. So I'm running this very nice Hog EQ deck that does feature both of those cards, and I'll just quickly go over the changes. So first up, we have the Goblin Hut. As you can see right there, the Goblin Hut does not spawn whenever there's no troops nearby, but once an enemy troop enters the radius, you call it, it does start spawning some spear goblins pretty quickly. So it's not as much of a spawner. In my head, I kind of think of it more as like a goblin cage, where you get a little bit of a building and then a nice counter push. And then next up, we do have the Golden Knight, which mainly just received a buff that now it can dash backwards, so it's harder to distract the Golden Knight with small swarm units. It really does take a lot extra effort, and just honestly it just takes higher quality answers to the Golden Knight, which does make it a better card. So very interested to see how this deck kind of works now, especially since, you know, Golden Knight and the Goblin Hut are not cards that you really see that often. So I am kind of happy to see that here. I'm going to go with my Goblin Hut now. I'm not too sure about the health of the Goblin Hut. Looks like it actually does have a decent amount of HP, so I do rock with that. That is very cool. We'll go Skeletons to distract this Muskie, and I mean, right there, I think the Goblin Hut was more valuable than a cannon in that specific instance. So, I mean, I think the Goblin Hut is definitely flying on the radar now as a defensive building. So, very, very cool stuff. And looks like we're going up against a Hog deck from our opponent as well. So, there's a little bit of not a mirror matchup per se, but mirror win cons. And he does have the faster cycle, which he's trying to abuse. But we do get back to our Goblin Hut in time. So, these spear goblins are going to be very nice right now, taking out the rest of this Hog Rider. Beautiful stuff. Honestly, guys, I'm surprised by how much HP the Goblin Hut has. Like, I really kind of expected it to be kind of like the Furnace, like, kind of just get shot and then died. But really, it does kind of hang around for a little bit, and that spear goblin damage is no joke as well. So, definitely a fan of my first impression of the Goblin Hut here, so I'm very enjoying that. Looks like he will get a nice fireball down right here. But once again, the spear goblin's holding down the fort with killing the Hog Rider. Very good stuff. Let's go in ourselves here. I'll take that earthquake damage right on top of the tower. I think, yeah, I'm going to stall out my Golden Knight ability. He's probably going to go for his Ice Golem. No, he doesn't go for it. Okay, that's still all right. We have the Evo Firecracker in hand. I'll probably play that to the side here. Kind of force him to either fireball the hut or the Firecracker. Does opt to go for the Firecracker. That is okay with me. Ice Spirit should be able to clean up here, and then we can pressure with our Hog Rider. These Spear Goblins staying alive are super nice, and wow, it stopped the Hog once again. These Spear Goblins are actually getting the job done. That is beautiful. I'll just go with my Goblin Hut here. We'll go Firecracker opposite lane. And even if he does go for the Fireball, I think we should still be all right here with our Log to help secure this defense. And then let's go with the Hog once again to pressure. I don't have enough to Earthquake, but I think that's okay here. And he does get the cannon down late, but we've kind of stabilized. We're now up Elixir, and this is definitely a decent situation for us here. Also, we have the Earthquake, which is much better at tower damage than what our opponent has, which is the Fireball. So that's definitely going to be an advantage as this match goes later on. Also, since it costs less Elixir, I can just kind of cycle it a little bit more freely. He pre-cycles the cannon, which I'm not sure is a good play. I'm going to go with my pre-log. Oh, don't hit the Ice Spirit, but that's still okay. Hog, do we get a shot here? We do. Let's go. I think he actually missed the Evo Musketeer, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think I saw a shot come down from that, which is very interesting there. I'm going to go for my Goblin Hut. It's going to start spawning because of the Ice Golem, so he kind of has to deal with that. Evo Ice Spirit on the defensive end as well. And guys, look at this, man. This deck just functions so well. I'm going to go with my Earthquake because I really just want that tower damage. Spear Goblins are now massing a counter push, killing the cannon, killing the Musketeer. Beautiful stuff there. I'm going to go for my Goblin Hut here once again. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Skeletons, everything else to clean up, and that's going to be a very nice defense. And once it, like, guys, look at this Golden Knight. We should get a nice Golden Knight here on offense if I stall out my ability. We'll pop it right now. Does it hit the cannon? It does. Golden Knight all the way to the tower, just like I predicted. Hog is slamming that tower. One more shot, and that's good game, man. That felt almost flawless. Every card showed out. The Golden Knight definitely helped, and then the Goblin Huts really secured the defense for us. As I'm sure you guys are aware, a lot of the defensive buildings have received nerfs in the past year or so. Like, for example, you have the Evo Tesla receiving its nerf. You have the Evo Cannon receiving its nerf in the most recent changes. So definitely seeing some defensive building is just becoming worse overall. So the fact that we see the Goblin Hut now become a honestly strong defensive building, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far, I am definitely a fan of this change, and Goblin Hut could actually be viable. I didn't think these were words that I would ever say, but man, I'm saying them today. So let's protect our firecracker here a little bit. Oh, do we protect it? No, we don't. That's unfortunate. But now we're going to need this Goblin Hut to shine on top of defense. So I'm going to let the flying machine kind of do its thing. Then we'll start killing that. Perfect. Okay, yeah, look at this Goblin Hut, guys. He has to spell that out, surely. Oh my goodness, this is actually a crazy building, guys. Like, imagine the cannon right here. Cannon does not spawn all these spear goblins. That is beautiful. I'll give Evo Ice just to pull back this goblin cage. And God, oh my goodness, look at the baby dragon. It's getting shredded. And since that's distracting, we got the firecracker coming in clutch as well. I'll just spam a hog here. And that's going to be a hog shot and a firecracker. Oh, he does snowball, so we still get the firecracker chip. But, man, do you guys see what I'm seeing right now? This matchup could completely swing in our favor just because of this Goblin Hut, which is insanity. So let's just kind of reset here with our Golden Knight. We'll see what our opponent Moon decides to do. Do they reset with a Lavahound? Do they try a pressure? What are they thinking right now? Guards are out of hand from our opponent, so I feel fine just kind of freely cycling my log. So we'll go for that. There is the flying machine. So he could Lavahound the bridge. I'm going to say probably not, right? Probably doesn't go for it. So we'll just get to our skeletons here. And now we do have the hog back in cycle if we choose to pressure, which I think I'm leaning towards. Let's go for the Evo Firecracker as well in case he opts for... Oh, I was going to say guards, but he goes for the Evo Cage. Okay, Evo Cage honestly shutting down the Hog Rider. Very good response from our opponent. I'll match that with the Evo Knight. Or Golden Knight. I don't know why I said Evo Knight. Crazy, but... I'll be honest, man, Golden Knight is just not a card that I've used too often. Just really haven't found very many good decks for the Golden Knight, but this could change with the newest buff that it's received. I still don't think the Golden Knight is like the best mini tank or anything like that, but I do think it's at least viable in like maybe some drill decks, maybe some, I guess in this hog deck, it seems to be getting the job done. So definitely does have its specific uses now, so... Guys, we're actually playing Goblin Hut Cycle right now, which is crazy. Like, what is this? I'm just going to play my Ice Spirit. We're going to log here as well. And look, guys, he's getting no damage. Oh, I'm actually, like, so astonished by how well the Goblin Hut is performing right now. Like, this does not feel real, guys. Everything's dying. Goblin Hut is just stalling out for days. I'm going to get my Golden Knight down here to tank for both of these flying machines, and we are clean chilling. We have 1,000 damage lead. Like, this is perfect. And he played a very odd placement Lavahound, so we're going to get a nice Evo Firecracker on top of the tower. Let's try and keep it alive if possible. I don't know if we can because the Evo Valky is kind of a beast, but... Oh, he goes for the lightning. Okay, very nice lightning. Now we're in a little bit of trouble. I'm going to go with the hog to kite backwards just to make sure that he has to defend our hog. Right? Does he get the guards down? No, he goes snowball. Okay. Let's get our defensive Goblin Hut down here. Hog Rider does get a shot. We're close to spell cycle range here. Firecracker's keeping everything alive. I'll go for my Golden Knight on defense. Evo Ice Spirit as well because that card is insane. And guys, I think we might have this one in the books now. So let's just keep securing out the rest of this win. Let's go for our skeletons. And I think this is the time where we start spell cycling. I am in Master 3, so the level cap is now level 14, which means I don't exactly know my spells, but I think this should be just about good game. We do get the Earthquake on top of the Goblin Cage. Hog Rider one shot. Bam, and that's going to do it, guys. Very nice win against Lavahound. Honestly, I don't even think I broke a sweat. Like, that was super nice, all because of the Goblin Hut. Back a couple years ago, the spawner meta was definitely prevalent, and whenever I heard that Goblin Hut was getting a buff, I was not a fan, let me tell you. I just thought, I was like, man, Goblin Hut is just one of those cards that doesn't need to be good. I was not excited for it, but now after using this card, man, I think I might be a Goblin Hut stan because this just feels amazing. Like, the fact that you can defend both air and ground, it has a lot of health, it spawns fast, like, I don't see the downside, so we're just going to keep rolling here. This might be a Hog EQ kind of mirror matchup where our opponent's running the Tesla, so we'll see if the Goblin Hut can live up to the hype in this one. So let's try and get a log down on top of his firecracker. Maybe we could snipe that out if he lets us. No, he does not let us. That's okay, though. I will definitely go for my Golden Knight up top. Oh, actually, I'll take the King Tower. Yeah, King Tower activation is definitely going to be better here, even though we'll eat a firecracker shot or two. I'll go for my Goblin Hut. I don't know how Goblin Hut stands against Earthquake, so I'll let that go right now. What does he get? One shot, probably? Yeah, so he gets one shot with my King Tower activated. I think that's a fair trade. We do need to watch out, though, because every lick of damage that we give our opponent matters a ton in this kind of mirror matchup here, so I do definitely need to be cognizant of that. So I'm probably going to go Hog and then pre-Earthquake here. I don't see him playing a high Tesla. He might, so who knows, but I'll just go for it anyway. Okay, so he does go for the high Tesla, but that means the Firecracker is going to help snipe it out. Very, very nice. Let's go for our skeletons. Yeah, we'll just practice the King Tower placement right there, as SK says. And we're kind of fine right now. I mean, I'm not too sure if the Tesla or the Goblin Hut is better in this matchup, so maybe we will find this one out, but I do think maybe we could get a nice Golden Knight on top of tower. Wait, what? Yo, okay, I did not know the Goblin Hut pulled from that placement. I thought I actually misplayed my Goblin Hut, but that was kind of a crazy pull. All right, let's go with the Hog here again. I mean, he's played the high Tesla every time, but I'm just going to take my Earthquake damage anyway. I mean, I kind of got a spell cycle, keep up with him a little bit. So let's go skeletons here, and I don't think pre-Goblin Hut is a good play, so I'm probably not going to opt for that. Let's go for the Ice Spirit just to kind of deny this damage, and I could block a Firecracker here, but I doubt he plays it into my Golden Knight, right? Yeah, does not opt for that. Let's go for the Hog. Let's go. Oh, I'm actually going to pop my Golden Knight ability, maybe hit a Tesla. No, okay, he does switch up the placement. Okay, so our opponent does know what he's doing here, which is very cool to see. I am definitely a fan of that. I think I'm going to go for my Evo Firecracker, try and chip down his Evo Firecracker if we could, please. No, it doesn't die. Look at that. Look how close it was to his Evo Firecracker. Oh, man, I think we eat a Hog shot because of that. Oh, I don't think we did, though. Okay, very, very nice. We're still kind of holding our own here, and that's what we love to see. I'm probably just going to reset for the next defense. Pre-Tesla. Okay, very interesting kind of a play from our opponent. He goes for the pre-EQ as well, which we do kind of stall out on our Goblin Hut, which is going to benefit us, but we are down a lot of damage, guys. We need to find a way to come back here. So I'm going to go for my Firecrackers. We have 2 down right now and a Golden Knight ability. Hold on, let's pop this. He's going to Knight, right? No, he plays delivery for like the first time this game. Can we get this Hog on top of tower though, please, for one shot? And it looks like we do. Beautiful. Let's go, man. That is what we needed. Let's go with our Ice Spirit plus the skeletons. He'll probably get 1 Hog shot here. Oh no, the King Tower is distracted, so he does get a few more. I'm really not worried about that damage on the left. We'll definitely eat that and just kind of even out our damage here. And we have closed this gap a little bit. We're only down about 500 now. I'll probably just pre-Earthquake just to get some extra damage here. Damage that Firecracker, all that good stuff. Let's go for our Goblin Hut, log off that Firecracker. Oh, he doesn't even go for the Earthquake. Perfect. He does go for the log, though, but Ice Spirit should be able to clean that up. And now we have a nice counter push. I'm going to hold off on my ability as long as possible. I'll take my EQ on top of tower. And guys, is that the damage lead? I don't think so, but it's very close. This is definitely the comeback we are needing right now. Cycle these skeletons. He's going in pretty aggressively. I'm going to go for my high Hut. Early log, but look at these Spear Goblins. They're all going to keep spawning. I can Earthquake to kill that Firecracker. And, oh, no. This Hog is slipping through, though. I'm going to pop my Golden Knight ability. Golden Knight, please save me. Yes, Golden Knight. Okay. I will ignore that Firecracker. Let's get back to our Hog Earthquake here. Nice. I should be able to get to my log in time to save this Hog. Beautiful. Okay, we are staying alive. Very, very close match here. I need to cycle back to another Earthquake here because that is what is going to save us in this game. His Hog went a little bit in front. Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. I do need to kill that, though. And that's going to kill the Firecracker as well. So let's go Hog Earthquake to pressure here. I do have the 3-card cycle with the Golden Knight, guys. Is this 3-card cycle going to win us this game? Hold on. I'll go for my log. I need 1 more Earthquake down. And we get it. Let's go. Hold on. Wait, with our logs, we're up a log, right? Can I get down to the second log? And guys, we win the game with the 3-card cycle from the Golden Knight. That is the key difference between our opponent's deck. He had the Tesla, we had the Goblin Hut, which kind of evened out. But the Golden Knight 3-card cycle won us that game in triple elixir. That's what I'm talking about, and that's good game, man. That's going to do it all for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.